All right, so apparently there's a part 4 to Is God Real? Yes, God is real. So this is Mike Colleen at MikeColleen.com, MikeKollin.com. That's MikeColleen.com, KOLLIN.com. All right, so I've got a little bit of a smart ass side to me sometimes. So, all right, so here's the deal. Just like I was saying about, like, okay, people trying to convince you that something's not real. It's just like, just take a step back and think of the concept. It's like, okay, you don't believe in God. I've heard people say they don't believe in hypnosis, or they don't believe in psychology or chiropractic. Even though chiropractic absolutely works, you still have people, oh, that's not real. It's all in your head, or it's fake, or they're liars, or it's like, whoa, okay, whatever, dude. So it's like, but people that try to convince you that God's not real, or like, and they take, oh, so you think like God's like Santa Claus up in the sky, like a white man with a big long beard looking down on us? Like, what? I never heard that one. That's new. So you really just got to look at what they're saying, and it's just like, so you're trying to convince me of something that you don't believe. That is the oddest concept that I've ever experienced. I'm like, what? Why? Should you go around like doing this? Like, are you homeless? Like, are you on schizophrenic medication? Because let's be honest, how dumb do you have to be to go around trying to convince people that something's not real? That'd be like me trying to go around convincing people that welding's not real. Because I don't know. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know anything about welding. I don't at all. But at least I'm smart enough to know to sit there and be like, well, why would I walk up to a stranger or someone I don't really know, or even someone that I do know? Hey, I just want to sit down with you and tell you how I don't believe in this. Really? Okay. So you're trying to get me to enter the world of nothingness. No, thanks. And that's something you're going to start noticing about narcissists. Like, everything they do it's like empty. There's like, it's about emptiness. And it's like, I have no interest in emptiness and nothingness. I want the richness of life. I want the fullness of life. Now, that's the right brain, as I've talked about. So I'm going to end it with this. This is going to be a quick video. I'm going to end it right here. So if somebody were to walk up to me and say, I don't believe in welding, I would look at them with this lost look and be like, oh, well, and I'd say, oh, well, I'm really proud of you. And then they'd look at, what? Why? And I just kind of give them this blank stare, like, I don't know. I mean, it's like, why are you sharing with me this really stupid thing? Like, okay, so you're telling me you don't believe in something. Like, why? Like, another way of saying, okay, here's a probably more realistic way. But I actually do that to people all the time. Like, oh, I'm really proud of you. So if somebody were to walk up to me and say, I don't believe in welding, I'd be like, yeah, so? Like, is there a purpose to this? Oh, well, I just thought you should know. Thanks for... And I literally would then say, thanks for sharing. And I'd walk away. So I just think the concept of... It's not just me. I'm trying to help you to give you a little bit of ammunition on how to deal with these people. Is the concept of telling someone that you believe in nothing... It's just a really weird, like, yeah, so I don't really care. Like, so, like, why are you sharing this with me? And that'll stump them. If you say, what's your purpose for sharing this with me? That will literally stump them. Like, oh, well, I guess I don't have a purpose. I never really thought about that. Okay. So I think I'm going to end it with that. God bless you guys. This is not a religious channel, by the way. And I did say something about in one of the first or second videos in this series, is I'm not a religious man. I'm a spiritual person, okay? I believe in the teachings of Christ for sure, beyond 100%, beyond anything, right? So I believe in love. And I don't think this, I know this. The challenge with society is we think if we make more rules, then things are going to get better. Well, let me tell you something about the Old Testament. Something happened to me. I started seeing the bigger picture. So when I read the Bible over and over and over from beginning to end 13 times, like it took me years to do this. I don't even know why. Every morning I'd wake up and I'd read the Bible for 30 minutes. And sometimes at night I'd read it again for another 30 minutes. But I would just read. And I would go from beginning to end because something in me was like, you have to learn this. You have to understand this. You've got to get this in. And I saw something. And here's what I saw. The Old Testament is full of, there was no rules. And then it's like, well, if we sacrifice one animal a year, then the whole tribe's going to be forgiven. This is another video itself. I might make this video, but this is another video. And so they kill a bull or kill whatever, and then everyone feels good for a little while, maybe a week or a month or something. And then they start feeling shameful and sinful. Oh, God, we got to kill something else. And then they started making rules. Well, okay, well, if you have sex with your wife while she's on her period, then you've got to abstain for 7 days, and you've got to kill 2 pigeons and a freaking turtle and a turtle dove. I don't remember the rules, but the point being is, they started making up rules to the point where there were so many damn rules. It was like, I just saw The Chosen One of the clips on YouTube. It's a video series about Jesus. And one of the rabbis was like, how okay, because they're in the city, and apparently when you're in the big city with lots of people, they are really strict on the rules, and these people that are further out, they're not as strict with the rules, right? And so the rabbi goes, you're, to another rabbi that was outside of town in a rural area or whatever it was. He goes, you're wearing cloth with 2 different cloths sewn together. Oh, that's an abomination. Well, he didn't say abomination, but that's against the rules, and that's a sin. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, they had so many goddamn fucking rules. And that's the whole thing that God finally goes, okay, look, man, you guys are clearly not getting this. Okay, clearly the sacrifices aren't helping out. So how about this? How about if I just send my son so you guys can kill him, and then all sins will be forgiven? And it's like an umbrella. My pastor used to say, like, from all the way to the past and all the way to the future. And therefore you can come back and you can open up to me and experience me again. Right? Well, that didn't work. That didn't work too well either. People. So my point being is, all right, so what happened was, we're going through the same thing right now, by the way, is we're redoing the Old Testament again. It's like we're making more rules and more rules and more taxes and more rules for taxes and more things for taxes and more this for that. More, it's like, it's insane. And they keep thinking, well, if we just keep making more rules, everything will be fine. Everyone will get along. Like, dude, clearly more rules is not working. When I was a kid, I believe somewhere in the mid-70s, if I remember right, they only made laws once a year. That's it. And then they employed them at the beginning of the year, right? And then they started making laws once every month. And then it was once a week. And they would all get together, and get together again once a week and make new laws and pass new laws. And then we're at 5:55. Check it out. We're here. Awesome. And then it was like they started making new rules and new laws every freaking day. And that's what Congress or the Senate and the House and all that stuff does year round. It's insane. And I remember as a little kid growing up as my teen, like, this isn't helping people. It's not like the murder rate's going down. It's not like crime's going down. It's not like anything's going down. It's getting worse. So here's the deal. Rules are very left brain. And what rules are doing is it's shoving us into our left brain. And the problem with that is the right brain is the common sense brain. The right brain is in the moment brain. So rules are just going to force more and more people into the left brain. And we're just going to go round and round, spinning in circles. And we're at that point now to where God is going to have to intervene, and there's going to have to be another big flood. No, I'm just kidding. Something's got to give is what my point being. And I do believe God is intervening. There's going to be something big coming, okay? I don't know exactly what it's going to be. Well, I have some ideas. I don't want to throw it out there. My point being is, until humans realize, like, love is the fulfillment of the law, and it's not about, like, all those, like, rabbis and Pharisees and Sadducees and whatever. It's about the letter of the law. It's like, well, clearly if the letter of the law worked, then we would be great right now, because we've got a lot of laws. It's not working, people. It's about love. We have got to get back to that. God bless you guys.